What's up, people? Welcome back to another Fractured Daydream video. This time I'm gonna go over Thougts for the beta. Since the closed beta, I wasn't planning on making this video, that's why I'm not gonna have any gameplays. I wasn't planning on doing it. I was gonna wait till when the full game comes out, but hey, figure why not. Since being asked good amount, so. Other than that, yeah, since the closed beta, they improved a lot. Like everything that listed, they pretty much improved. So you guys are playing the much better version than we played it back then with a closed beta, because we're basically doing one life. I mean, they added so many healing crystals, it's nice, you can actually use it, and then before you get in the boss fight, and raids is a different story. Raid you still cannot get it. But outside of that, it wasn't too bad. You know, they fixed a lot of things here and there and improvements, so I'm not gonna go over each and every one because they already listed on their website if you want to see what kind of stuff they improved. So, other than that, just get ready for the full game release and like a week and a half. So, yeah, there's still a lot of questions needs to be answered, but can't really answer any questions because the full game is not out yet. So, other than that, like, you know, the multiplayer wise, you know, people asking, is this game fun? Like so far, it's pretty fun. I mean, because you can. The thing is, you have to kind of play with your friends, and you know, you gotta have good communication to do certain things to make it, you know, experience much better. If you play with randoms, sometimes it can be challenging. You know, like everybody just run off and do their things, and if you go down, they're not gonna revive you and etc. So it's kind of like, it's all right. So yeah, other than that, I don't know. I mean, I think the best experience is play with your friends. Just like if you're gonna get the game, you might as well just get your group or something, play it. That's what makes this game really fun. So that's the most important part. Now, a lot of people saying or ask, is this the best SAO game out there? They're asking me. I'm like, I'll be honest. No, for me, it's not the best SAO, but it really doesn't matter. It needs to be best or not. What matter is if the game is fun. It doesn't need to be the best SAO to have fun. That's all. That's all really matters. You know, give it some time. You know, not everything is out for this game yet. I'm already seeing people like they tear down the game, just like they already compare this to that and whatever, like overhyping or whatever. You know, like, you know, calm down. Like, it's just nowadays everybody trying to overhype something and it turns out it doesn't good, and then they blame this and that. So just let it be. You know, once the game comes out, you'll find out. So the reason why I say not the best SAO for me, because for me this SAO does not have the core of SAO. Like, what they mean by that is that it doesn't follow the tradition SAO. For OG players, it is very important. So for people who have just started the SAO game, like either this or Fatal Bullet, whatever, I think they probably be fine with it, because, you know, for us, we played it more than that, so this is not gonna impress us at all. I mean, serious. Because SAO is designed to have a story, have endgame bosses, things to grind, make builds, try out things here and there, challenge. Like, people say Lost Recollection was the easiest game out there for the SAO series. Check again. This will be the easiest compared to that. There's really, you don't need to learn anything in this game. Figure out the matching elements, how to play each character. You get on, you play. That's it. You don't need to really learn insane amount of stuff like the other games where you gotta learn the battle mechanics, learn the buffs, learn the builds, learn how to grind things, learn how to fight things. Here, simple. There's none of that there. Like I say, I play games for purely fun, challenge, all that stuff. Like, I'm not interested too much in those kind of mini games. But this is exception since it's SAO title. Normally I wouldn't play it, but it is still fun. You know, despite there's the same as any other SAO. That's why I said many times, when people ask me if is this the best SAO, for me it's not, but for you, if it is, then it's fine. I'm not here to argue with people about which SAO is the best or worst. Like, to me, AL, HR, HF is the best AOs out there. So it doesn't matter which one you pick. But nonetheless, it's all about subjective. What do you like about the game? It doesn't need to be the best SAO game in order to have fun and etc. It's just basic on what you like. But what I don't like is when people talk about SAO games, they're gonna tear down the other SAO just because they want to hype this game or they really love this game. It's like you can't like a game without trying to tear down other games. That's what I have a problem with. It's okay if people, it's okay if they will like this game. When a lot of people would have a conversation with me for the past 4 years, when they say, which one do you think is the best? They say, oh, well, I told them this, and then they don't agree, and then they talk about, well, I like this one and that one. I mean, it's okay if you like it, but don't try to shove it down somebody's throat and say that it's not facts. They're just feelings, really. So, like I said, when the full game comes out, I'm gonna have fun either way. So play with server, play with friends and whatever, and enjoy it. That's all. It doesn't need to be the best SAO like other people. Oh my god, it's not the best AO, it's the best AO. What are we gonna do? Etc. Like, it's just literally like Black Myth Wukong. The game has so much controversy. The one thing I don't do on my channel is controversy topics, to list title as for clicks, is this the best game? Is this the best you're gonna get? And etc. Like, all of these, it's just for clicks. I'm not really interested in doing that. Because it's like Black Myth Wukong I mentioned. People talk about, oh, it's not like Elden Ring, it's not that much better, it's not like so. I mean, the thing is, it doesn't need to. It has its own uniqueness for the game. That's what makes the game unique. What is the point of every game trying to copy the same thing as Souls game? You might as well just make every game Souls game. Just literally the same mechanic. Dodge, hit, dodge, hit, dodge, hit. That's it. What is the point? This is the same thing in SAO. It doesn't need to be the same as the old SAO or whatever SAO you like the most. It has its own unique aspect. That's what makes the game stand out. It doesn't need to copy the exact same stuff. People don't understand this point. It's okay to have different things in the game. It doesn't necessarily mean they're bad. That's the problem when I'm talking with most people when they come to the channel and they talk about these things. And like I say, I'm not necessarily here for controversy conversations, but I do want to get this out clearly because I'm seeing a lot of them, a lot of YouTubers just mentioning, this is the best SL. Oh man, this game is really bad and etc. And then they compare to the other games. I'm like, I mean, if you really played the other SAOs, you'll know what I mean. But let the game develop. Let the game have its own identities. It doesn't need to be the best. That's how I'm gonna cover, is this the best SAOs out there? For me, like I say, it's not. But for you, if it is, that's fine. It doesn't have to be. Just because people don't agree doesn't mean it's a big deal. For this game, what you should focus is, you wanna play. Is this a game that you wanna play multiplayer heavily, or a solo game? I'm always a solo player, but I do play multiplayer. So nonetheless, it doesn't matter to me. But for some people, they don't have good internet, or they don't want to party with people, or they just don't have good internet in general. Though those are gonna be a factor. They might not offer a lot in solo aspect. So, or like I say, some old SAO game, like OG SAO players, they don't even buy it because it has nothing with a core. I'm okay. I'm still gonna play it even though I know these things don't exist. In there, if you know my channel, what does it do? I make builds, I do other things, I do a lot of crazy things for the end game and etc. the best of the best, like end game stuff. So, I mean, to me, I'm gonna play it. It doesn't matter. Like I say, as long as I have fun, which I'm having a lot of fun. Play with friends. I'm gonna play with server people as well. So that's what makes this game stand out, is play with your friends. So that's why I say it's unique. That pretty much answered the question, or multiple questions. Because I mean, these random questions just add up over and over. So I pretty much clarify everything you need to know about, really, from my perspective about this game. Now, is it worth it to order, like pre-order, like the higher edition and other stuff? I'll be honest, I can't tell you like whether you should order it. If you care about playing 3 days early, then get a higher edition. If you don't. Just wait till it's just 3 days for story mode, so you can wait for it. Or if you don't care about the DLC characters or whatever for high price, it is pretty expensive for the premium. It's $100, so not cheap. The other thing I forgot to mention is that you can't really play this game on PS4 if you're on console. Like, you can't play the old gen version, like on Xbox, like One, or so people asking that, like, is this game downloadable for PS4? No, sadly. So yeah, or if they should get it on Switch. I don't know if the Switch it will handle this game really well, because I rarely run into Switch players or seeing any Switch players saying anything. So mostly just PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. So other than that, I just want to make sure that I talk about these, thoughts, and it is important. It is important. I don't do a lot of the same thing as other YouTubers out there to do. Talk about the game. It is the best SL game. It's like, look at this and that and that. I'm just giving you thoughts. You can decide whether if the game is good or not. I'm not here to tell you whether the game is good or not. I'll tell you what my idea is, how I view the game in general, how I view every SAO games. I don't go out there just one-sided for all the SAOs. I'm just telling, go out there, let you guys know this, and you guys decide what to do, whether you want to buy the game or you don't want to buy the game, or you want to wait till it's cheaper. I've seen a lot of tweets and other stuff. People will be like, well, I'm not gonna get the game because it's kind of boring, and it's kind of like there's not much to do, it's expensive, it does not fit their taste and whatever. That's okay. If that's you, don't worry about it. But I do want to say this: don't bother people who actually play the game or enjoy the game. Like just the beta alone, it creates a lot of negativity, because you're gonna have people trying to tear it down already, and a lot of it. I've been through this for years since I'm making SAO videos, so I've seen it. I've seen it for so many years. People always will do that. Don't let that get to you if you enjoy the game. That's why I say ignore it. If you enjoy the game, fantastic, get it. If you don't get it. Then just go play something else. Don't bother other people who wants to play the game, period. Because people constantly come here to complain about and bother me when I was doing Lost Recollection, just because they didn't enjoy it. I'm like, why waste time? Because I don't really care. I mean, I'm just like, cool, go bother someone else. My goal on my channel is to have fun with the games. Not really necessary here to complain about games. I'm trying to have fun, make builds and other stuff, testing, and do the best I could do, and I'm trying to make the game itself show as much stuff as possible. Like I say, I don't know about this SAO. Is there gonna be insane amount of guys? Don't hold that to it, because this is not a traditional SAO game. Like I said, something that I really enjoy to make builds and etc. Like I said, there's not many builds in there, like your own skill trees and whatever and etc. So not the same. So I'm just gonna take a different approach, and you might see different things. So it's not gonna be a lot of videos like AL and LR and etc. So I'm not gonna spend too much time if the game is too simple, because you can literally just get on and press buttons. and you're fine. Find your matching elements and good to go. Because the game itself is designed for like that, so you don't really need to worry too much. It is a simple game. So for people who say that LR is the easiest SAO game, well, check again, like I said, check this game and then you'll know what is the easiest SAO game out there. Other than that, there isn't much to talk about until the full game comes out. So yeah, anyway, I hope you guys enjoy it. It's just generally my thoughts about the game itself. Like I say, I will play it. It even though it's not, like I say, it's not my type or a preferred SAO game. But hey, who cares? I'm still gonna play it as long as I have fun. All the rules can go out. So other than that, yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time.